So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Hunter. Washington out there with John Collins. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Garnett. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Maxey. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Here's Norbert, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Pritchard. Hunter, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Hunter. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter. Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Outside Collins. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Maxey tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Collins. Driving inside. And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Shoots it. And that one's good. Maxey. Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The pass to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Misses in close.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Melton. From deep Washington, Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Maxey. Back to Garnett, and he makes good on the layup.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Showing off the hook shot. Hunter's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Maxey passes to Garnett. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And it's Washington missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the...
Okay.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Iguodala comes in for Daniel. And it's Dumars in for Maxey. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Collins.
The 6'9" John Collins says, no, sir.
Steps back. Outside Collins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, man, Iguodala understands when to catch and fire. This guy has an incredible IQ for the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Passes to Hunter. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. Nice job. Those passes have...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a
that
play?
one, Unbelievable.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And yes, it's good.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets.
Ooh, love it, love it.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Tries from 16, and again, it's Philadelphia.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Devin Booker. John Collins is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Washington. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. Booker, no good. Drexler scanning the floor. Garnett with a screen on Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
More certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
The 76ers trail. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Garnett. Back to Drexler. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's the floater. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket for Maxey.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
That one good for 2. Collins has got 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Booker the pass to Washington. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot there by Bamba.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
The 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Garnett. Outside, Maxey. Oh, good with the triple.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And it's Washington missing. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Pacers. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, his last 10 games have been exceptional. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Washington, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
From deep, Collins connects from three-point range. Collins has got 16.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Maxey tries from 7. And the rejection by Collins. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Maxey, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Daniels subbed in for Dumars. .104 left to play here in the half. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It goes on Devin Booker. The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Hawks leading by 16. Kicks it out to Collins. Pritchard passes to Washington. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Maxey, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Booker finds Washington. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
They show real guts, nabbing that victory in overtime. No doubt they are a better team because of that one moving forward.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
And so it's Atlanta with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, you see they've caught fire with their shooting, and a big part of that is his shot selection, getting the right guys in the right spots. You've done your job then.
Yeah, they're beating up that defense, moving them around, having them look like scrambled eggs with cheese and waffles.
Making me hungry.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Another year, another sensational rookie class. You look at this list, I think you can make a case for each one of them.
Yeah, it's not as easy as a decision as it was my rookie year.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Garnett. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Daniels. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The pass to Embiid. Here's Norberg. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 10 points for him.
Nice job from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Here's Johnson. Oh, wow!
He went.
That was nice. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Hunter, and again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And that one's good. Daniels.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
The three from Johnson, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Garnett with a screen on Smith. Here's Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
From outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Garnett's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. You take a look at Hunter, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Devin Booker.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Smith against Maxey. Count that one. Maxey's got 15.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
That's good from Booker on the assist by Smith. And the Hawks lead by 13. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. Here's Okongwu. Misses the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Maxey passes to Garnett. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance points. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Norbert. Again, Philadelphia.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Garnett. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate, Smith Jr. This is what leaders do best.
Here's Norbert, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Booker with the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Garnett with a screen on Smith. Maxey kicks to Garnett. He dishes it to Embiid. That's tipped, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Okongwu with the screen for Smith. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Booker. For 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks on top, up by 15. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Cameron Johnson. Devin Booker out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the foul.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
No problem knocking that one down. Maxey's got 19 points. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Booker driving in, lays it up off the glass.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Johnson. Oh!
Yes!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Smith for 3. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Smith. And the Hawks lead by 20. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Garnett with a screen on Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Maxey against Smith. Lets it fly. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. For 3, Smith gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
On the wing, Johnson from the arc. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Maxey passes to Garnett. And there's the drive.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
Passes it to Booker. Here's Hunter. And again, it's Atlanta.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Philadelphia calls time here. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Big Dog.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second team foul.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Garnett. Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Walked again. Booker the pass to...
Yeah, you gotta love seeing the young fella dunk that one home. Smith likes to show off that incredible vertical.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Smith. Johnson outside. Pass to Hunter. Over Embiid. Hunter no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two. Yeah.
Let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
At the line for 2, Kevin Garnett.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Booker, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Okongwu's shot is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Big Dog.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
He feeds it to Dumars. Can't connect from short range.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Nice shot by Smith.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Big Dog.